Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Lexi here, and those of you who use Twitter and over social media, you might have seen that Cambridge has been trending lately because they've decided to move all of their lectures online, and there's been like gross misinformation spreading around because of this. People would like read the headline and not actually read the article and then start jumping to conclusions, and you're seeing people comparing Cambridge to the Open University that is going fully online and that people are paying over 9 grand for online courses when that's not at all what's happening. Basically, the way Cambridge works is yes, it has lectures that cover universities, but what makes it and Oxford special is that they have a much bigger focus on small group teaching in the form of tutorials, supervision, seminars, and practicals. So those make up a really big chunk of your learning, and they're really beneficial, and that's what makes them so good. It's what really attracted me to them when I got to experience having a supervision. Because bear in mind, like, I don't go to some niche private school, okay? I go to a pretty good sixth form, but it's very big. So my class sizes are like 25, 21, in the 20s, pretty much the same as since GCSE. So to have like 1 and 4, 1 and 3, 1 and 2 teaching, it was like phenomenal for me, and it was so helpful, especially compared to, for example, other medical courses. They'll have like PBL groups are much bigger than that. They'll probably be like 5 to 8, maybe more. It really depends on the uni, etc., etc. So although the lectures are going to be online, the university is still opening. Obviously there's still a lot of uncertainty for now, but as far as we know, the university should still be opening in autumn. Seminars, tutorials, practicals, they will all be running, but with social distancing. And the only reason they moved lectures online is because, let's face it, lecture halls are very packed. It's hard to social distance in a lecture. And because most of the time in a lecture, you don't really interact with the lecturer. It's more just them talking. So I don't know if they're going to pre-record it or do them live, but like, to me it doesn't sound that bad. I've seen lots of people saying that they now want to defer, that if their lectures are online then they don't want to go to Cambridge, but Oxbridge, like, it's really hard to defer. You need like a very, very good reason to, and honestly I don't think it's worth it. I still think that the experience will still be really good and that the quality will still be really good. It's not all going online, it's just one part of a much bigger Cambridge experience. So I personally don't want to feel like I still really would like to go there if I get the grades. I've seen a lot of people who don't go to Cambridge, who aren't going to Cambridge, but are still concerned whether their universities are going to follow suit. I know that Manchester has alluded to, I say alluded, I think Manchester isn't, doing lectures until end of autumn. So for like their autumn term, they're not doing lectures. Now, bear in mind, like I said, lectures at Cambridge are a much smaller part of your learning compared to other universities. In some courses, like more than 50% of your course, of your teaching, is done outside of the lecture hall. Therefore, if you are in a university and like most of your course is lectures, chances are they're not going to cancel them all into lecture and put them all online. It also depends on the sizes of your lectures. They might have to split lectures, get people to spread out more. It's all about just what the individual universities think will be best in terms of social distancing and preventing, I don't know, a second peak or whatever, and keeping its students and its staff safe. So yeah, I don't want anyone thinking that Cambridge is turning into Open University 2.0. That's not happening. Not that there's anything wrong with Open University, but I'm not going to Cambridge for an Open University experience. Okay, no one's doing that. Yeah, people on Twitter really need to read articles fully before just slinging things around. They will really use anything really to throw shade at the government at this point. Yeah, I just wanted to kind of dispel all these rumors that I've seen spreading around, and I've tried to like defend Cambridge. People are dragging Cambridge into this reopening primary schools debate. Look, like, if you don't feel it safe, you don't feel it safe, right? But I'm just saying, a lecture theatre is a lot more crowded than a primary school classroom. So cancelling lectures and bringing kids, especially if it's only like half the primary school, back in is not the same thing. Let's not do that, okay? Like, people are just grabbing onto anything to keep the kids out of school, and I understand that. People are worried for themselves, for their children, for spreading of the virus. I understand those concerns, but dragging Cambridge into it by clearly not reading the article you're quoting is not the way to fight for it. Okay, if you want to take a strong stance on something and do something to support your stance, at least properly read into it. At least read the article fully, including a bit where it says that students are still going back and that they're still going to do small group teaching. Okay, just do it. It doesn't take much. You can just click, it's right there, just tap the link and you can read. So I don't want people to be misled. I don't want people to be worried. I mean, I might not ever actually go to Cambridge, but I feel like I'd be very lucky if I do. And the fact that Cambridge took the first move, they made such a bold statement, and people are looking at them now as an example, shows how much they care about their students and their staff. And that's what I've been seeing a lot of comments saying, that yeah, Cambridge really cares about the well-being and the safety and all that of their students and staff, and that is really good to see. So kudos to you, Cambridge. I wasn't planning on doing this, by the way. It was sunny, decided to film, and that, etc. I do have a video coming up on, I'll leave it a surprise. So I'm currently editing that, and I'm going to make that very nice and pretty. I'm probably better than this. This is just something that I want to play Mythbusters on YouTube. Okay, so thank you very much for watching. I appreciate your support, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.